The sleepover. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. I hope Love Island have got insurance because Meg is about to burn that fucking villa to the ground. Love Island UK episode 13. It was time for a recoupling and the girls were choosing the boys. Tony picked Harrison, Meg picked Dijon, Shakira chose Harry. We all knew that she was going to choose Harry, but the fact that she was like, oh, he's funny, he's this, he's that, and he's not bad looking was a bit confusing. Yasmin chose Ben, which she didn't really have any other option. They had one chat the other day, and I think that's about as far as it's went. Alima chose Ramel. Megan chose Tommy. Helena didn't really have a choice, but she chose Shay, and she still gave him a nice wee speech. And Emily chose Connor. So Emily took Connor for a chat, and she asked him once again, where is your head at? And he says, oh, I've spoke to you about it before, I'm happy to get to know you, but I also want to get to know Megan, and you're my number one. And she's like, I bet we've been in here for a week now, so we should be at a point where we're kind of making decisions. And then he says, I think we should take a step back, because he's saying, like, I don't like to feel pressured. And okay, fair enough. But as we know, he has got commitment issues. He said before that he likes to spend a lot of time on his own, and that Emily was being, like, too close to him too fast. And I do get where he's coming from, because she's saying, oh, we've been in here a week now, you should be making decisions. Well, it's Love Island and that's not really how it works, but I get where she's coming from. It can't be easy to like somebody and have to watch them pull other people for chats. I know that's the name of the game, but still. Harry talks one lot of shit. He was in the beach hut saying, Shakira is everything I would look for in a woman. Explain to me why, when Shakira picked him, he was lying in bed literally cuddling Shakira, and he told Helena to come and take him to the hideaway. Is that what you do to somebody who's everything you're looking for? What fucking chance does anybody else stand? Helena pulled him for a chat and says, look, I know we says we were going to be friends, but you didn't even try and speak to me the day, and you've only wanted to speak to Shakira. You didn't even apologise to me for how you acted with me. And he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, right, like, fucking, I can't stand him. But at the end of the day, if they're just friends, why does he need to pull her for chats? Why does she even want to speak to him at all? He treated her like absolute fucking shit. Why would you want to be friends with somebody that spoke to you like that treated you like that, and then laugh behind your back about it, and then says to Shakira, oh, she let me treat her like a doormat or whatever? Oh, he's a fucking disgusting. And also, can I ask, I know that a lot of people are ripping the piss out of him and Ben and other people for having hair transplants, and there's literally not one thing wrong with MD getting a hair transplant, but I just wondered to myself, what was the point in spending all that money getting a hair transplant if you're not even going to fix your hair? It's a mess all the time. He doesn't style it, he doesn't do anything, it's just a mess. So Helena's crying to the girls and she's like, he's not interested, he's not apologised to me or whatever. And Harry was speaking to Dijon and he was crying. He's fucking fake as fuck crocodile tears. And Dijon was saying, oh, like, maybe he'll get back together or whatever, and Harry says, no, it's over. Whereas, right, the whole conversation was confusing, because he's trying to say that he likes Shakira, and I don't even think that he was saying that he still likes Helena. I think that he was feeling guilty, supposedly. Fucking crocodile tears. When he was speaking to Helena, he said, oh, things were too good between me and you. It was too good too soon, and I feel like there was no chase involved, and I self-sabotage, not to make excuses. That's exactly what he's doing. I don't believe for one second that he's sorry. He's too busy constantly joking about it and basically ripping the piss out of her for it. And I think his tears are more for the public than anything. Later, Dijon spoke to Helena and said, I think that Harry regrets what he did and I think he wants to get back with you, or he wants another chance. And she says, oh, well, he's got to spend time with Shakira and see if they've got a connection. I don't know why he's filling her with false hope, and I don't know why she's even interested in Harry. I don't know why anybody is. After Shakira chose Harry, she was saying to Yasmin and Tony, I don't think I need to pull Helena for a chat. Why should she? We didn't see Helena having a chat with her before the two of them fucked off into the hideaway. Yasmin and Ben were having a chat and it was so hard to watch. I was like, I can't cope with this. He's already getting the piss ripped out of him as it is. She was putting sun cream on him and he was like, oh, go hard, go deep, like, go as deep as you'd like it or whatever, like making it pure sexual, right? And it was cringe as fuck. But then, also, she was talking about, oh, something that's my demeanour, and he was like, oh, what does that mean? And it's okay for people to not know what words mean, right? But it's the way he said it, and then he's like, oh, I think I'll start using that word, and it just made him look like an idiot. Things are not going to get any easier for him. After Connor and Emily spoke about taking a step back, Connor pulled Megan for a chat, and he had already says to Emily that she was his number one, but then he was saying to Megan, oh, I told her that she's my number one, but you're really close to the top, being a complete fucking skis bag. So while they were speaking, Tommy pulled Emily for a chat, and everybody's like, what's wife swap again? And he says to Emily, I think that Megan is Connor's number one, but he's just trying to find a way to keep you sweet. So Megan says, I know that I don't have to tell you everything that we said, but he says that I'm close to his number one, and he was like stroking my leg and stuff, so he's fucking raging. And he was saying, well, I think I'm going to pull Emily for chats because I do find her attractive and all that. And he's just letting Megan know, well, if you're going to have chats, then I'm fucking going to have chats. Tommy was speaking to Dijon and Harry, and he's pissed off. He's like, well, I really like her and I've put everything into her, and I think I'm going to be disappointed in myself if I don't explore other connections. But he's obviously not interested in other connections. He's only doing this because she's speaking to Connor. Megan was speaking to some of the girls, and she was saying how like she's more sexually attracted to Connor, but she likes Tommy, and she's like, oh, I'm in a bit of a pickle now. And I think at this point it's clear that she's more interested in Connor. Right, so something really unexpected happened. If you didn't actually watch the show, make sure you're sitting down and holding onto your seat. Alima actually got some screen time. And so did Jamel. Genuinely, I thought, oh, they've actually remembered to put them into the show. But then, just a couple of seconds later, we found out why. They got a text saying, Emily, Helena, Dijon and Ramel, get ready to leave the villa, there's a car waiting outside. Well, you can imagine Meg isn't responding to that very well. 4 new bombshells entered into another villa, and they're going to have the sleepover. How dramatic. So they showed you a clip of tomorrow night. Obviously Helena and Emily are like free to do whatever they want. Ramel seems to be completely open and not really giving a fuck about Alima. But Dijon seems to have went back to his flirty ways. Remember his last date? Very similar. And I am hoping and praying to the Love Island gods that the villa get to see clips of these dates. Please. It's going to be so good. Other than the last maybe 3 minutes of this episode, overall it was pretty boring, but I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night, so I'll see you then. Bye.